everybody, Baltmatrix here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Studio Series, Voyager class Ironhide. I'm going to start off with the figure in vehicle mode. The vehicle mode is that of a GMC Top Kick 6500. Funny thing about this alt mode is it's not produced anymore. In fact, I think they stopped producing it the same year or the year after Ironhide was retired from the movieverse, we'll say. Unfortunately, this figure cannot store its cannons on the sides of the vehicle. I would have really liked that. I know there are versions of this figure out there that can. There are little holes on the sides, but unfortunately you can't here. The cannons are in two separate pieces that do combine. You just pull them apart via these pegs on the side, and they actually look pretty good. I like the look of the cannons. Very, very movie accurate. The figure itself rolls with no issue whatsoever and has plenty of clearance, or I should say ground clearance, except for this one piece right here, though it's just tall enough to miss it by like 5 millimeters. So there is that. It's just really strange. I mean, it's not like that's his crotch or anything. No, not at all. I like the overall look. I like the black truck look. It works well. It does feel a bit small for a Voyager class figure, though. Noah loves to ride in the bed, even though that is 100% illegal in the state of Maryland. Alright, let's transform this bad boy. Okay, Hasbro, these Gerwalk modes are getting a little bit ridiculous. It's fine with the planes, but we don't need it for a pickup truck. Fully transformed into robot mode, Ironhide is mostly black. There's very little other coloring other than some silver and some gray. The overall aesthetic is good though, but I would have preferred just more definition in a color scheme. I like the black, but again, there's a lot of black going on here. So one thing, full disclosure, I suck at getting this guy back into robot mode in the chest. And those wings, quote-unquote, should be much lower on the figure than they are, and I do not know what I'm doing wrong, and the directions don't really help that much either. Also, the figure has a little bit of trouble standing with his legs straight. If you bend them and then put him in this kind of weird walking position, he's fine, but he doesn't have any ankle tilt. Head is on a ball joint. Shoulder joint is a series of hinges, but all the car kibble or truck kibble gets in the way. Swivel above the elbow, 90-degree bend at the elbow, when things aren't getting in the way. Fist swivel. Whee! No torso articulation due to the transformation. Hips are a series of hinges. Figure can kick forward that much. Ironhide can kick back that much. And does the splits beautifully. Thigh swivel, 90-degree bend at the knee, 90-degree bend at the ankle forward. But then, forget about it. He can't do anything else. And the feet is where I have a big issue with the figure. Because of the transformation, the tires slide, but under the feet. Also, the heels on the back of the Ironhide aren't the same. So we have this outer heel, which is fine. The inner heel, however, is the issue. See how much shorter that is. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's a lot shorter by at least 3 millimeters. So that creates some issues. He can't stand normally. Also, my figure has the hips are a bit loose, but I can fix that. To mount the guns onto Ironhide's arms, there are these little divots at the elbows and just above the elbows. So you could put the guns or cannons in either spot. I choose to put them on the elbows so that the figure can actually look like he's shooting. I think that looks pretty good, except for the fact that he can't really lift his arm up all the way. So there is that. I mean, he can, but then it moves these wings, and these wings are supposed to be pegged in to these struts that are coming off the back, and they just don't peg in that well. And yeah. I love Ironhide's head sculpt. It is exactly what the movie Ironhide looked like. A cow. Moo. Studio Series Ironhide looks good when he's forward-leaning in an action pose. The pose I've got going right here actually works really well for him and is my favorite pose for this figure. However, you do have a lot of empty space going on here. You've got this big empty gaps around his head at his shoulder pads. There's a lot of empty space in his midsection as well. It's just very strange. And also, you have to be careful because the chest will unpeg from the head very easily. Because of Ironhide's design, and this isn't the figure's design, this is the actual character's design, his head can't look up that far. So you kind of have to just have him stare sort of at the ground. Overall, Studio Series Ironhide isn't a bad figure at all. It has its flaws, but I still like it. I would love to see a repaint of this guy down the line. That would be really nice. I do, however, have to say that I think there are better Voyager-class figures in the Studio Series line. Both Prime and Megatron are just perfect examples of that. And if you could swing it, I would also maybe go for the Ultras or Leader-class ones. Those are also better. Again, this is not a bad figure, but I think there are better ones out there. So gang, let me know what you think down in the comments, hit the like and subscribe button, and please hit the notification bell. I have seen a lot of folks lately have not been getting notified or have not had my videos showing up in their feeds and in their subscriber feeds. So YouTube is up to its old BS. So if you hit that notification bell, you would at least get notified that a video review is live. Also, please follow me on Twitter if you're not already, because then you'll definitely know when I put up a video review. Or follow me on Facebook at Baltmatrix Reviews. My videos all go up there on Saturday, normally is when I post them, because, well, YouTube doesn't like posting to Facebook anymore either. So there's that. So folks, thank you so much for watching this video review. I'm Baltmatrix, and I will catch you next time.